live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Cardinals and the home team. Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. You've got baddest one. Fresh is out there with Tiny. And it's the eraser. And it's Sutton in at the small forward position. Fresh. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Big Smooth. Here's the closer. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Two shots.
First one falls for Williams. He's checked in for Louisville. That one misses. And here's Fresh. Inside. And Williams with the stuff.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's the captain. Passes it to Big Smooth. Here's the teardrop. Williams with the block. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Fresh. Pass to Prez. Pass to baddest one. And the foul on the closer. That's his first foul. A-Train, he's checked in for the closer. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Fresh. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Out to the right wing. The pass to Magician. Here's the captain. Here's Big Smooth. Passes it to the captain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the quick. He's guarded by Williams. Here's the quick. The offensive rebound. A-Train. Williams with the block. Here's Tiny to the wing on the left. Now here's Fresh. He's guarded closely. Pass to baddest one. And there's the whistle. That goes on the quick. That's his first foul. Big Smooth. He's checked in for the quick. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Prez kicks to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fresh. Louisville, no good that time either. And there's the pass to Big Smooth. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Some hard-nosed basketball right there. Getting in tight and taking it right to the deep.
Fresh, the pass to baddest one. That's tipped. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Cardinals shooting their first free throws of the game right now. First free throw is good. Goose is checked in for the Magician. Louisville also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Prez. Johnson comes in for Tiny. And T subbed in for Fresh. And he makes both free throws. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Passes to the captain. Here's Big Smooth. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Mr. Williamson. Outside Williams. Pass to Perry. Intercepted. Now here's Johnson. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Puts it up from 12. Goes back up. Williams can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
They get it back. And the pass to Williamson. Tries again. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Big Smooth. He's guarded by Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 29 seconds left to play in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Baddest One. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baddest One's got 5 points so far. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Big Smooth. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The home team leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Here's Big Smooth. We've got Big Smooth. Goose out there with the quick, and it's the closer. And it's A-Train in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And for Louisville, Johnson is out there with T. It's the eraser. Then there's Williamson. And it's Williams at the force. Basket, good. Here's Big Smooth. passes it to the closer. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he lobs it up.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Big smooth the pass to A-Train. Here's the quick. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to A-Train. Got a piece of it. Cardinals with the ball. They trail by 1. Johnson kicks to Williamson. The pass to Perry. Here's Johnson. Pass to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Magicians checked in for Goose. The Cardinals also making some changes. Krez is checked in for Williamson. Tiny comes in for Johnson. And Fresh subbed in for T. The closer passes to Magician. Here's the closer. Pass to Big Smooth. Right wing. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
There's Big Smooth. Louisville getting their last shot to go. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's number 2 on him already. A 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
The captain's checked in for the quick. And Louisville here with the change too. Baddest ones checked in for Williams. And here's Louisville. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Now here's Fresh. Guarded closely. Tiny, the pass to Sutton. Puts up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. The Erasers got the lead up to 7 now for Louisville.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second. They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Big Smooth. He's checked in for Big Smooth. got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Louisville on Wednesday, then on Tuesday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now here's Fresh. From the baseline. And again, it's Louisville converting.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Here's Magician, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Big smooth the pass to A-Train. Just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the paint, a steal. To the middle is the closer, and the shot goes down. The closer's got his second bucket of the night.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by Louisville.
Fresh, the pass to Battister. Poked away. Pass to Tyler.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
And you just have to manage the clock correctly. And sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look. They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Louisville passing it around from outside the arc. Fresh can't get it to go. Fresh has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. The captain passes to the closer. Here's Magician. He can't hit that time. 1 second left. He made it!
That's how you beat the clock, baby. That's how you beat the clock.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
And so it's Louisville heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah.
So big.
Well, for Louisville, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kind of like what we've seen from Big Smooth and what he's done in this game so far.
And, you know, not always the guy that you would expect to be making the big plays, but so far tonight, he has delivered.
The closer is out there with the quick. Then it's Big Smooth. Then it's Magician. And it's the captain in at the shooting guard position. Magician. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
And for Louisville, the eraser is out there with Baddest one. Then it's Tiny. Then it's Fresh. And it's Sutton in it for 3 seconds. Here's Big Smooth. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. And here's the fast break. Here's Fresh. Drops in the breakaway layup. Fresh has got the lead up to 9 now for the Cardinals.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during the season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. For Louisville, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Big Smooth, he's checked in for the captain. Williams, he's checked in for the Cardinals. Good on both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Big Smooth, the pass to Magician. Here's Big Smooth. He's covered by Fresh. Now the pass to the closer. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Cardinals leading by 7. Pass to Prez. Now Fresh. Shoots the 3. Louisville, no good that time either.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Here's Big Smooth. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Here's Big Smooth. He has 6. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. The shot will not fall. And here are the Cardinals. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The kick out to Williams. Shoots from the elbow. Fresh can't get it to go. Fresh has gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Here's the quick. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the layup.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
So Louisville calls timeout. They're first.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Different look for Louisville. Williamson is checked in for Prez. Johnson comes in for Tyner. And T subbed in for Fresh. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Passes to Williamson. Pass to Perry. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Louisville, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. The captain's checked in for Big Smooth. And Louisville here with the change too. The erasers checked in for Williams. And he makes the first, but misses the second. There's the pass to the closer. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Magician. He's guarded by Johnson. Passes it to Big Smooth. Here's the quick. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. Baddest one's checked in for Big Smooth. And he sinks the second. 58 seconds left to play in the third. To the right side. And it's Williamson missing. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession. Big Smooth. He's checked in for baddest one. Louisville leading by 7. Pass to baddest one. Up again. It's good on the footman.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And good that time.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
target with that shot. And so it's Louisville, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got the magician. The quick is out there with the closer. Then there's the captain, and it's Big Smooth in at the point. And the layup's good off the glass. 13 points for baddest one.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Perry passes to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. That one's not going to go. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. A quick. And there it is for him.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Fresh is checked in for T.
Problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Fresh. And that one's good, Williamson.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Big Smooth the pass to Magician. Here's Big Smooth. He's covered by Fresh. Knocked loose. The pass to the quick. Eyes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Louisville leading by 3. Johnson outside. Fires for 3. And there's Williamson on the assist by Johnson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Big Smooth to the inside, and a missed layup.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Here's Johnson, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Passes it to Magician. Second chance shot. Headshot off. And the Cardinals going the other way now. Pass to Fresh. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's a 10-point Cardinal lead. Pass to Magician. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
Timeout called, Louisville. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Eraser.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Here's Big Smooth. He's covered by Fresh. Here's Magician. Drops in the short one. Magician's got 10 points in just the second half. Cardinals leading by 6. Now here's Fresh. The pass to Battistone. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sutton. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Cardinals lead by 8.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Big Smooth. Passes it to the Quick. 1:16 left in the game. From deep three-point range, the shot, no good. The Quick's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Pass to Tanner. Fresh with the ball. Inside, baddest one. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. The closer passes to the captain. Here's the closer. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Fresh, the pass to Sutton. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. And the Cardinals lead by 9.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that sealed the deal.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
The screen's better. That attempt's a lot easier, but he nails it even with the D still up on him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
Here's baddest one. Off the inbound, no good. So Louisville wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.